Hello everybody. Today I'm going to share with you my project. So I opened up the project in Jira named Framework Project 2022, and I have a user story. I create a user story. As a student, I should be able to log in with my valid username and password. I create a description with 4 scenarios. Scenario number 1, as a student, I should be able to log in with my valid username and password so that I'll be on the home page. Acceptance criteria number 1, given I am on the login page and I enter my username and password, when I click on the login button, then I'll be on the home page. So Gherkin language is that given I have the website, so I am in the login page and I enter my username and password. When I click on the login button, then I'll be on the home page. So this is a successful login. Whereas scenario number 2, login into the application is unsuccessfully. When we open the website and go to the login page and enter invalid username and enter valid password, the student should see a message invalid username and password or password. So even for the other 2 scenarios, we're gonna try to test the login into the application unsuccessfully. So in the end, we should see the student should see a message invalid username or password by when she or he enters the valid username and invalid password, or invalid username and invalid password. In both cases, it should be not, so the website should not open the home page, and as a result the student should see the message invalid username or password. So I assign this job to myself, and so I pass it into sprint. I give the value or the estimate as number 3, and reporter I'm the same person. Then I go in campus, and campus is our website, so I'm going to try it manually. I'm going to test it manually. So my email address is simenkaya.viswan@gmail.com. I enter the right password and I do login. So here I have my web page, sorry, my home page, whereas it is like welcome Visanano, it's my name. So then I go log out or sign out, and then I try to change my username or my email. I put that correctly on purpose, and then my username, it should be the same, it should be correct. I try to log in, and here is the message that it should say invalid username or password. I cannot enter into the website. Whereas I try the same, but this time with the correct email, but I change the password. So let's see, I'm going to get the same message, invalid username or password, and in this time I'm entering both of them wrong. Let's see, invalid username or password. So this is the manual testing that I'm doing to this user story. Now after that, I'm going to my Excel sheet and I'm going to create there so just a moment. Why it's so big? Trying to make it a bit more easy to use. Okay, here I have created 4 test cases with test scenarios, and the scenario number 1, it should be successful, and the 3 others should be unsuccessful. The environment is in campus techno study. The steps, I got it from Jira. They are the same steps, and the data is the username and password that are combined with one another by different respectfully from from different test scenarios that I have, I put the different valid user or invalid username or password. And what's most important here is the expected result and the actual result. They should be the same. The expected result is the result that I am creating, that I am thinking that I'm going to get, and that should match with the actual result that the computer gives. So so the status could pass. And in all the cases, the status passed. And that we are going to check and see also through the framework. So I'm going to open the IntelliJ, and we're gonna test them here now automatically. So first, we create 3 packages: POM, test, and utils. When we go to the utils, we create a class best driver, and here I have my before method and parameters, and if browser equals Chrome, we have also the system set property WebDriver, Chrome driver, and also my web drivers. So, and after that we have also the Firefox. If we're not going to do it through the Chrome, we can try it also through Firefox. After that, we create 2 classes in the page object model. That is the login page elements, where I have all the elements through the page factory that we initialize the elements. Here is the login page elements WebDriver driver. And then in the other class, we have my account page elements. So here we initialize the elements through 2 different X paths, so the positive test and also the negative one. And then we have also the test package, where we have the 2 most important tests. So it's the login test, the class, where we have the drivers manage and implicitly wait, the cookies, the send keys through username and name. And so these are all the 4 tests that we test, and we give priority to the first, that is the login positive test. Here the expected message is going to be welcome Ebisa Nano, and the actual message is going to be a welcome message. So if these 2 are correct, so they are matching, then the test has passed. So here's test number 2, priority number 2, login negative test 2, and the same are for the 3rd and also the 4th. The tests are negative because we provide data wrong. So and then we go in the last step, that is the XML files, where we create the suite name login functionality test, test name login test, parameter name browser and value Chrome. We create a class that is test dot 01 login test from this class, and we check the builder. We click on the builder, and we see automatically the test and do run. Now we're going to check automatically from the browser if all the tests are going to run as they were shown in the codes that I created. Now we're going to execute them. In the first case, my email and password is correct, and I have the home page with the welcome message. Then in the 3 other cases, one of the username or password is wrong. So in this case, the website should not be open.